Hey, Boat Doctor here. Hey, Big Jim, you're dirty again. You need a bath. Hey, this is a unique little thing. This is a 21 North River, awesome boat. Probably the #1 most resellable boat down the line. Well constructed. Every boat's consistent. Good welds, heavy grade. I think it's still 5086 on the bottom on the aluminum alloy. Anyway, it's coming with this new Pepsi anchor derrick. Cool as hell. You can get a Pepsi, it just mounts up there, and then you have a rope and you lasso it, and then you pull your boat in or drop your anchor down. Well, maybe not. It's normally right there, okay? Anyway, 2-speed jack. I love them. They don't rust. You got that extra low speed. Right now I could pull this handle out and you can put your finger through it, you know that's on the super low speed. Swing tongue, that way it's towable and garageable. You know, you get that longer reach, that makes it easier to back up. Anyway, on these, I mean, the 21's kind of a do-all boat, I call them, because the 21 you can go in the up at the lake, pull a skier. They got a ski pylon thing. If you, some of them come with them, but I think there are options that you can tow a tuber, you can tow a skier, you can go up the river, up here where I'm at, the bay, and then the river's over there. Go out in the ocean, go out tuna fishing. These are, I believe that looks like a 42 degree and probably 18 in the rear, so 18 by 42. The gas tank, I know 20s are 50. I think these are either 60 or 70 gallons. I leave that kind of stuff up to the sales. You got dual wipers, window stops, that big long bar out the front there. I got 3 large portholes for drainage. And what's nice about these, here's your bottom deck to here. You don't want a big deep bow. The problem you've got there, for one thing, if you take water over the front, that's why these keyhole right here drain fast, but very seldom. By the time you go through one, say one broke on you, you dove like a submarine through it, 10 to 1 when you get out the other side, there ain't gonna be no water in there anyway, because the water is gonna come and hit here, splash out, but at least it'll drain fast. Plus it gives you more storage up underneath. It's dry. 2-inch ball, peekaboo hole, you see the little hole. Brake fluid, I filled that up today. Safety chain, cables are good. If they start fraying from the outside, or you see cuts in there, you may want to replace them. That means the insides are all rusted. I'm gonna have them check the gear bath oil. It could be the lens caps. It looks like they're a little like got water in them, but that could just because of that amber color. Like I said, oh, and then here's another thing. If you notice, this is something I don't know if people know, but a lot of time I used to have them down here, no paint from this area up, because if you notice a lot of boats, start looking around, you'll see like little corrosion bubble in the paint. That's because if you just paint them, put everything together, when they paint them, it doesn't get up underneath. See how this is welded, so no water can get trapped up. What happens, water gets up there and starts bubbling your paint. See how this one here, there's no paint clean to the bottom? That's because of that. And then plus they weld that whole chine. And another thing North River does, nobody else does, see how they silicone the inner part of the shaft. That's where corrosion is going to build up. So it's things like this, it's just the quality. When I sold a lot of these North Rivers. 21s, like I say, are just kind of the perfect boat. Easy to tow, a little better on fuel. If it is a 70 gallon, that would give you plenty of fuel to get out 55 miles, no problem. 60, I think I could still make it if I didn't, you know, horse around all day long. You got like a mini reverse chine on the side, that chine there down below. That helps. They put these out here, that's important. If you don't have these and it's just like this and going back, you can get water V-springs shooting up on your motor. So that's why you want that flange with that high-speed delta, I call it, that little half moon. You got your trim tabs, they extend out. They're not, you don't have to have them wide, that way you can put transducers back there. And this has got a 15, I thought so. Probably, I don't know if that's a 14 by 15 or 15. Huh, almost looks like a 15 by 15. 175 is the same as a 200, so there you go. Then they also made this kicker back. You don't think much, but see how big that wide that is. Now say a guy ever wanted to go a T25 on this boat, you could do it. I'd probably say yeah, because you need the length to keep it, you know, more stable side to side. as far as when you put the boat in the water. A 9.9 does great, may not get you for tuna speeds. That's where the high thrust 25. Now this does have the control box up front, pre-rigged, ready to go for a kicker. They do have to find the key. This is the gas vent, welded on tie-down straps. That goes from here down to there. So we already got the boot for the kicker, the control cables, hydraulic steering, inline 4-cylinder, total saltwater protected, inline zincs, every cylinder on the block, zincs back there, zincs on the bottom, zinc here, and a zinc there, and a zinc everywhere. And that's why I'm not a singer, okay? You can put down a transducer on those. What else was I gonna tell you? It's 102 wide. Yep, 102. 2023. Gas fills up there. Oh, this has got a live well as well. Picks up through the bottom. I believe we've got a fish box in the floor as well. That's what those holes for. Drains, rear entry doors right over there. So now I'll show you the rest when I get in the boat on the water test. That way I don't have to jump in, jump out. I got a little bit of issues going on. So just a heads up, beautiful day. If you're looking at a bigger boat and you're going to put a lot of electronics, I got about 2 years, I think, maybe, unless something comes up unexpected here. You know, anything can happen, I guess. So I would just say you may want to think about purchasing now, because I'm the one that sets up all the electronics and calibrates it and make sure everything's spot on for the customer. Okay, anyway, nice boat. I'll show you the rest when I get on the water. Boat Doctor out.